Hi there! My name is Bink. Welcome to a GT Publishing ABCD-ROM. We're all set for fun, so stick with me while we click and discover! Click on Read to Me if you'd like to listen to the story. You can read along and watch the action. Click Play Along if you'd like to play along while you read from page to page. First, you'll see a screen which can lead you to any part of the story. Click the picture to go to the page you want. Inside the story, you can click the characters to hear them talk. Some of the pages will have a star in the corner. If you click this star, it'll take you to a page of hidden surprises. If you want help finding them, press the space bar or look for your cursor to turn into me! Click on Games to choose a game to play. They're fun and we can learn together.
One day, Little Red Riding Hood set off through the forest with a basket of food for her grandmother, who had fallen ill.
Go straight to Grandmother's house,
Little Red Riding Hood's mother told her.
and don't talk to strangers. Give my love to Grandmother.
Don't worry about me. I'm a big girl.
As Little Red Riding Hood walked through the forest, she heard a fawn crying, and she stopped to see what the trouble was.
I forgot my mother's birthday,
The fawn sobbed.
and I have no gift for her.
Little Red Riding Hood said,
Let's pick some flowers for your mother. That would make a lovely gift.
The fawn smiled and said,
Thank you. I hope I'll be able to help you someday.
This is a pretty flower.
I like that one. I forgot my mother's birthday,
The fawn sobbed.
and I have no gift for her.
Little Red Riding Hood said,
Let's pick some flowers for your mother. That would make a lovely gift.
The fawn smiled and said,
Thank you. I hope I'll be able to help you someday.
As she continued her walk, Little Red Riding Hood saw a thrush huddled on the ground.
What happened?
She asked.
I was trying to fly, but I crashed.
The thrush said sadly. Little Red Riding Hood gently lifted the thrush and set him on a branch.
Try again.
She said gently.
I'll catch you if you fall.
Don't let me fall.
The thrush was nervous, but he flapped his wings, and just like that, he was flying. The little bird was so happy that he taught Little Red Riding Hood a special tune.
I knew you could do it.
Whistle just like that if you ever need me.
He told her. Then he took off into the sky, whistling happily. Little Red Riding Hood continued walking. She didn't see the big bad wolf hiding behind a nearby tree, but the wolf saw her. The wolf, disguised as a woodsman, stepped onto the path in front of her.
Oh my!
Cried the startled Little Red Riding Hood.
Good afternoon, young lady.
You scared me.
I'm sorry.
The wolf purred.
I didn't mean to scare you.
Little Red Riding Hood remembered her mother's warning.
Pardon me, sir, she said. I must be on my way, or I'll be late.
Goodbye, then. I hope we'll eat, meat again.
A few minutes later, she stopped to drink at a stream. The wolf had followed her and was about to grab her.
This water is delicious.
But suddenly, there was a loud crack, and a tree crashed down right on top of him. The wolf crawled out from underneath the tree and slunk away to lick his wounds.
Oh, no! Ouch!
The beaver, who had cut down the tree, waddled over to Little Red Riding Hood.
I'm sorry that tree almost hit you.
He cried.
I didn't see you. We're so busy trying to build our lodge before winter. We're not called busy beavers for nothing.
I'd be glad to help.
Little Red Riding Hood offered. Little Red Riding Hood fetched twigs and branches from the forest and carried them to the beavers, who built them into a sturdy lodge and dam.
I can fetch some twigs for you.
How kind you are.
When they were finished, the beavers thanked her.
Call us if we can ever help you someday.
They told her.
So long. Goodbye. Take care. Farewell. Adios. Au revoir.
When they were finished, the beavers thanked her.
Call us if we can ever help you someday.
They told her. Soon, Little Red Riding Hood came across an old man. She did not realize it was the wolf wearing another disguise. When the old man told Little Red Riding Hood how hungry he was, she offered him some of the cake in her basket. He gobbled it down. Then he asked where she was going.
Mom bakes the best cake.
I'm so hungry.
My mother told me not to talk to strangers,
She said.
But we're not strangers.
The wolf said.
After all, we've shared a piece of cake.
I'm going to grandmother's house.
Mmm.
I suppose that's true.
Little Red Riding Hood said slowly. Then, not wanting to be rude, she told the old man where she was going. The wolf said goodbye and raced down the path ahead of Little Red Riding Hood. He reached Grandmother's house and knocked on the door.
Who is it?
Called Grandmother from inside.
It's Little Red Riding Hood.
The wolf answered.
Come in, dear.
Grandmother said. The wolf burst in.
Surprise!
He said with a grin, showing his sharp, white teeth. He grabbed Grandmother, shoved her into the closet, and locked the door.
You're not my granddaughter.
Into the closet with you.
After her long walk, Little Red Riding Hood was happy to get to Grandmother's house. The windows sparkled in the sun, bright flowers bloomed along the path, and her own little swing hung from the big, shady oak tree.
Phew, I'm finally here.
Please don't click my mouth. I'm trying to sleep.
A wolf in Grandmother's clothing? Now that's the silliest thing I ever heard.
After her long walk, Little Red Riding Hood was happy to get to Grandmother's house. The windows sparkled in the sun, bright flowers bloomed along the path, and her own little swing hung from the big, shady oak tree. When Little Red Riding Hood walked inside, the wolf was lying on the couch dressed in Grandmother's clothes.
Good afternoon, Grandmother,
said Little Red Riding Hood, and she walked over to kiss her.
I'm happy to see you, dearie.
I'm so happy to see you, Grandmother.
Don't kiss me.
The wolf cried quickly, holding up his arm to keep her away.
I I wouldn't want you to get sick. I think I have a cold.
Little Red Riding Hood stared at the wolf's long, hairy arm in surprise.
My, what long arms you have, Grandmother,
She said.
The better to hug you with, my dear.
The wolf replied.
Why don't you cut me some cake? I'm awfully hungry.
Okay, I'll cut the cake.
As Little Red Riding Hood cut the cake, the wolf watched her greedily. Grandmother was acting very strangely, she thought.
My, what big eyes you have, Grandmother,
She said nervously.
The better to see your pretty face, my dear.
The wolf said.
I'm cutting you a big piece.
That looks good.
As Little Red Riding Hood cut the cake, the wolf watched her greedily. Grandmother was acting very strangely, she thought.
My, what big eyes you have, Grandmother,
She said nervously.
The better to see your pretty face, my dear.
The wolf said. Little Red Riding Hood put the cake on a plate. The wolf licked his lips with his large red tongue.
My, what a large mouth you have, Grandmother,
Little Red Riding Hood said, trembling with fear. The wolf grinned, showing his sharp teeth.
The better to eat you with, my dear.
He cried, leaping up from the couch.
You're not my grandmother. You're a wolf.
She cried. She ran away, but the wolf chased after her. He was so close that she could feel his hot breath on her neck.
I'm going to get you.
Stay away from me!
Little Red Riding Hood ran and jumped on her swing. She swung higher and higher, whistling the tune the thrush had taught her. The wolf dodged Little Red Riding Hood's swinging feet and prepared to grab her.
I'll get you yet.
But suddenly, a flock of birds soared down out of the sky, led by the thrush. They pecked at the wolf with their sharp beaks.
Oh!
The wolf fled into the woods. But Little Red Riding Hood's friend, the little fawn, was waiting with her mother. They tripped the wolf with a vine, sending him flying through the air into the stream.
You're a bad wolf.
The wolf splashed into the water, where the beavers were waiting.
Hi! Hi there! Hello!
They slapped the water with their large, flat tails, sending the wolf whirling around and around.
Hi! Hi! Hello!
Before long, the stream carried him over a waterfall and out of sight. Little Red Riding Hood ran back inside to let her grandmother out of the closet.
I'm sorry, Grandmother, she said. Mother told me not to talk to strangers, but I did. And look what happened. I was so scared.
I'm so glad you're all right.
Little Red Riding Hood ran back inside to let her grandmother out of the closet.
I'm sorry, Grandmother, she said. Mother told me not to talk to strangers, but I did. And look what happened.
You must be more careful, dear.
Grandmother said.
But thanks to your brave forest friends, there's no harm done this time.
Little Red Riding Hood's friends gathered around to watch as she hugged her grandmother for a long, long time.
How sweet.
I love you, Grandmother.
I love you, Little Red Riding Hood. Hasta la vista! I just love a happy ending.
It goes like this. You see a set of pictures that look alike. Two of these pictures are exactly the same as each other, but different from the rest. It's up to you to pick the matching two. Detect the difference and win the game! Ha-ha! Find your way through the maze. Click the arrows to change directions and find your way out. Each time you solve a maze, The next one gets a bit more difficult. Good luck! Look at all of these pictures. Click each one to hear its sound. Can you guess what the sound will be before you click it? Can you make the same sound? Have fun!